You're live. We're live. Here we are. I'm still Andy Morris, and this is still my studio. Um, Yesterday, this is where I left off on this painting. That looks pretty good, I think. Okay, so ordinarily, I would probably keep putting collage work and more paint and mark making, just random marks and colors and shapes and everything on here. Uh, I'd probably get a lot more going before I went on to the next step, but I don't feel like doing that today. So instead, I'm just going to start cutting out a head. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to end up like this. It's going to end up different. Did you even see that? I don't even know if you can see that. Anyway, it's not going to end up like it. I've changed my mind. It's one of the great things about being an artist. If you're not doing a commission, if you're not working for somebody else, you're your own boss and you can do whatever the heck you want. So if you feel like changing your mind on any painting, what's stopping you? So I need a head shape like maybe like this. That's a funny looking ear. I might leave that like that for a while. And I kind of envision the mouth down here. The head's going to fill this whole composition, I think. Okay, so there's a head shape. All right. What do I got here? Okay, so I got some. I think this is like yellow green paint. It's called New Bamboo. If anybody's, sometimes you guys ask me what was the name of that paint. I usually don't know because I don't really care. I just look at it, and if it looks good, then it's good. So who else here? I can't read these. I'm sorry. I've got to get better eyes or larger screen, one or the other. Well, hello to everybody. Jerry, Diodato, Gene, I guess, and Jalen. Happy you're here. So I've got this. This is house paint. So most of the time house paint isn't bright colors, but this is somewhat of a bright color. And I'm not gonna be too picky about making this. Well, let's see. I guess it needs shoulders there. Okay. I'm not gonna try to make this solid around here. This is just to cut out the shape, a little bit. I might end up with hair up here. I don't know. I'm thinking not. I think this is gonna be a bald guy. I don't know why I think that. It just feels like a bald guy to me. I had a little bit more water in this brush than I realized. Well, that's okay. I think I might. For now, I'll let his shoulder come way up like that. Like he doesn't really have a neck or anything. You see how this, when it hits the charcoal, it pretty much just blends the charcoal out. I mean, however much you scrub it, you can scrub it, basically all the way out. Or you can paint over it and kind of leave it behind there. I don't know if you can actually see that. I want you to see this. I don't know why. Maybe you want to see it. Let's see if I can put the camera over there. So, do I know what I'm doing? Okay, so there it is. You see the difference where I scrubbed more, scrubbed less. So you can control all that. how much it gets scrubbed away. It's completely up to you. And I'm planning on there being layers of different paint over that. But that's the head shape, sort of. Now I'm going to start maybe making some eyeballs or something, I've been very choked up lately. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I just want some white paint. This is just cheap white paint. It's acrylic. At least it says so. That brush isn't that clean. That's all right. So I think there needs to be an eyeball right here. I just feel like that's an eyeball. And then I want a different type of eyeball over here. See, two different types of eyeballs. So like that. And the nose. That would be the nose, I think. And then we got the mouth here. I think the mouth. So there's going to be teeth right in here, I think. Something like that. So maybe. Maybe I will take some black paint now. And I probably won't work on this too much until I move on to a different painting, to be honest. There's a brush. Okay, so let's see. So there's going to be a few teeth down here. Something like that. Maybe you should have some hair. Like just spikes of hair, like. So, yeah, I was in a workshop once, and I don't remember who was the teacher, the instructor, whatever. But he told us, he goes, okay, now I want y'all to paint the ugliest painting you can. And I really enjoyed that exercise. And maybe that's what I've been doing the last few days here. Just try not to be concerned with whether, like, don't try to paint a masterpiece, you can do whatever you want, but it's just helped me personally, I think. Fewer than 20% of my paintings end up being acceptable. they get painted over. This is gonna get this painting. This painting's gonna get painted over. Maybe tomorrow, whenever. It's definitely gonna get painted over. And again and again. It might get painted over 5 times. Who knows? You know, there's no telling. Really. Maybe some orange lips for Halloween. Right? Oh, Lordy. So, I don't know what I'm doing here. What color do I want in there? Maybe that could be something like that. So that's horrible. Okay. I think I'll give him some red lips for the heck of it. Or maybe kind of pink. I got a bunch of white out here. So get my brush semi-clean. And just grab a little red. I don't know what kind of red that is. It's just, I look at a bottle that looks like red to me. You know, it doesn't matter. I don't care what brand or anything like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. There. Yeah, I like those. I like those colors a bit better. Maybe kind of give it more of a lip shape there. Okay, put this paint somewhere else. That's a good place for it. There. Okay. Maybe kind of like that. Okay, all right. So let this one dry. You know what? I'm just gonna paint over this right now. I'm gonna turn it upside down. Whoa. I like this system I created. That's actually, I did that actually to photograph my paintings, to start offering them as prints. Is anybody left watching? Maybe. It doesn't matter, I guess. Anyway, hello. So I put these bars up here and created this whole elaborate system because I only have like an 8 megapixel camera. It's a Canon. It's a good camera, at least it was when I bought it. But it's only 8 megapixels, and so if I want to offer a 24 by 36 inch print of a 24 by 36 inch painting, then I have to photograph it in sections and then stitch the sections back together, which is a real pain in the butt. But so I only have like 2 that I've done that way, you know. And since I haven't sold any prints, I'm like, well, because the prints end up costing quite a bit, you know. So, but you know, I don't know. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So I know I'm gonna destroy this. That's what I know I'm gonna do. So I'm just using the paint that's on here because it doesn't even really matter. So I'm mixing some orange, and of course there's already orange on here, but oh, there we go. Oh, goodbye. It was nice knowing you. You're not welcome here anymore. Bye-bye. Maybe some black. There. Looks like I'm into the Halloween colors for some reason. I don't do Halloween. The last couple of years, I had candy ready and everything, and nobody, like one group of kids came by. I thought, well, this is just not worth it. I don't know if they went to the rich neighborhoods. I know people do that. That's not how we did it when I was a kid. But, I mean, maybe some people did. Well, back in the 60s, I mean, there'd be hundreds of kids just roaming the neighborhoods. Yeah, looking for candy. All right, that's a good start. It looks better now than it did 1 minute ago, I think. Personally, I just didn't, when I don't like where a painting is going, I'll just get rid of it. Try something else. All right. So it's gone. That painting is gone. There. And now I have a canvas that I can work on, But I'm not scared to, I mean, it's done. I destroyed the old painting, so it's gone. And that's good, I think. Oh, I know what I was going to do. This is also an old painting. It's got a little bit of collage on here, so I guess technically it's mixed media. And I want it to end up like I want it to end up somewhat like this painting, with stripes, because it's already got. I mean, it's already got that motion. There's cobwebs on it. This painting's probably 5 years old at least. Anyway, so I'm gonna start introducing some stripes. It won't be exactly like this, but I did a series in this style, with the stripes and everything, and I like them. So I'm gonna keep doing that. That's why all this tape was laid out here yesterday and today. So I'm not too picky about how these stripes are. All I know is I want to vary the width of them, which unfortunately I only have one width of tape, because I want to vary, like how far apart they're spaced and how wide they are. Variety is the spice of life. And I think it's the most underused principle of design out of all the principles of design. That's my personal opinion. I see so many times that I do want it kind of straight. Anyway, I see so many times that people will decide to put a circle, into their composition. So they'll grab the first thing that's circular, usually a cup, and they'll dip it in their paint and they'll put it on there. They'll think, well, I need more than one, and so they have all these uniform circles, and it would just be more interesting to me, if they had 3 or 4 different size circles, or 5, because then you got variety, right? That's what I think. So really, I would like to have several different widths of tape. You know, that'd be nice, but I don't. So I'm gonna get. God, I hate to. I like this. I don't want to lose that. I'm gonna put this over that, over part of it anyway. I can get a big old broad piece there. Where's my tape? Here's my tape. All right, there we go. So now then, I will just, what colors? Maybe a little yellow. These are going to end up being dirty because I got my palette here. It's an absolute mess. I've already blended the orange and blue and white, and you know, I can always come back once I've got some more color on here. I can come back and you know, add more pure pigment or whatever if I want to. So and even in these lines, see, like I could make it just solid, you know, like solid yellow, right? Solid blue, solid red. But I like to introduce variety in the shape, you know, so the color, you know, is gradated or modeled or, you know, not the same throughout the shape, you know? Because that's really how things are in nature usually, right? This will be a little bit darker. Well, I thought it was going to be darker. And okay. Yeah, I think I like that. I won't really know until I pull the tape off, and then I'll either like it or not like it. And I usually try to make the edges, you know, a little darker. That's just, I don't know why exactly I do that. It's an attempt to kind of pull the eye back into the painting, I guess. You know, I mean, that's the thought process. Whether it works or not, I'm not sure. But okay, I guess I need something in there. May need this orange color over here a little bit. So this is really dirty now. It's got orange and blue, but somehow the orange is a stronger pigment apparently. I thought I had more yellow down there. I'll just grab some blue. That's blue. See, so that grays down. You know, when you add a complement to a color, it pulls it towards the center of the color wheel, so to speak. You know, like it's a color in between. And that's usually some form of mud, either brown or gray-ish. And so let's see what we got here. If there's anybody left. Oh, God. And I used to try to reuse my tape, but I recently ordered a whole bunch of tape, so I'll just throw this stuff away. It isn't worth the hassle of trying to reuse it. See, and because these colors are so close, it didn't really, I like that. I like what happened there. All right, well, it's different. And now it needs to dry. I kind of like that. I did a series of paintings with horizontal stripes, and they sold pretty well. I mean, I had one collector, I think he decorated his whole house with them. You know, they got kind of a southwestern feel, I think. I mean, that's almost a painting. I'd probably clean up some stuff, but I think it's going to end up this way with a face on it, most likely. We'll see. Okay, all right. Thank you again for coming to my studio. What is tomorrow? I don't even know what day. I don't know is it Wednesday or Thursday. I don't even know. But I'll be here tomorrow. Whatever. I don't plan to do these on Saturdays and Sundays. So Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. my time, 5 a.m. Australia, apparently. Sorry about that again. Maybe someday I'll do one in the middle of the night so that it's daytime over there. See you tomorrow. All right.